go behind the scenes of the award-winning show The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, where fans will be able to see what it takes to bring the 1950s era costumes to life. Joining us is award-winning costume designer Donna Zakowska to discuss her new book, Madly Marvelous: The Costumes of the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Welcome, Donna. So, Donna,
Hi, how are you?
We're happy to have you. Donna, what can fans of the show look forward to seeing in this exclusive book?
Well, I think what I'm hoping is that what you're going to see in the book are things that you didn't know about and haven't been able to see. And what I've tried to do is sort of capture the world in which we create these costumes. So there are a lot of images from the studio, just images of all the swatches on the wall, images of the sketches, just a sort of feeling of the physical environment, the surrounds that we create the show in. I put a lot of sketches in because I feel in a way that is something that's so personal and something that you would never see on the internet. And I like the idea that the book, because I really did write it and they're my sketches and all of that, I wanted to really have it be very personal. And my own sort of feeling and passion about the show, which I love doing. So I think that hopefully would be something that you would find in the book that I don't think you would find anywhere else.
And Donna, I
so
am a huge fan of the show. I'm a huge fan of the show and the beautiful costumes that you put together in them. Tell us about the process of making these specific time period pieces for the show. How long did it take, and was it ever challenging?
I would say it is challenging every minute. When you're on a streaming show, which things move rather quickly, and sometimes you don't necessarily get scripts until not that far in advance. It's not like a movie where you have a big arc. Just the challenge, the fact that really all of Midge's clothes were designed and built for her, and even the men, their suits and their shirts and everything were built. The challenge is to sort of design these first of all, and then to actually build them. And so it's a very, very intense process in which you're trying to sort of gather the fabrics, dealing with the builders, the fittings. It's really quite intense. And so I would say it's always, particularly in this context of streaming and trying to get the series out, I'd say it's always a very, very challenging process, actually. And also you want to always make it special, and you always want to try to do the most sort of, capture that costume in the most beautiful way you can. So that pressure alone, in a way, it sort of energizes you, but it's always like a part of the whole, actually.
Thank you, Donna. Madly Marvelous: The Costumes of the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is available now wherever books are sold.